What's up guys? Welcome back to the Enduro Mike YouTube channel. That's my phone gone for a burden. Good job for a minute. So here we are again on the watt bike. It is a miserable day outside today. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain. You probably can't hear it over the sound of the watt bike, so it's not a bad thing perhaps. What are we doing today then? So 2.5 hours on here. Really looking forward to it. Like a hole in the head. Some high-end zone 2 half-hour intervals, 10-minute recoveries, bit of banter, and then I'm meant to be doing a 1-hour run afterwards, but we'll see because it's now 20 to 2. I probably should have been on here at about 11 o'clock this morning, so I'm kind of having a bit of a lazy day, but I don't really care because it's my birthday tomorrow. So when you guys are watching this, it'll be my birthday, so happy birthday to me. So I said yesterday that I was thinking about not riding my bike all winter. This weather's kind of making it a bit more of a good choice, I think. The reasons behind that, so next year is going to be an interesting year. This year was pretty much decimated with coronavirus, as we all know. And it looks like next year's not really going to be much better. So I've decided that there's not going to be any branded Ironman racing for me next year. It was kind of going to go that way anyway. It's my missus has a big birthday and we're going to be in Vegas whenever Kona's on, which is kind of the only reason why I would do Ironman branded races, is to try and qualify for Kona. So that's not going to happen next year, so there's no point shelling out 400 and the rest quid on Ironman branded races just for them to get cancelled and then having to deal with their ridiculous refund policy and changing races and all that kind of stuff. Just can't be bothered with it. So I got one big race next year. I'm going to do a video about putting together a race calendar and how to do it and whatnot, just in case you're interested in that kind of thing. But that's in July, and I think what I'm going to do in my training is I'm going to try and do it backwards this year. So I want to come into April with really high thresholds on the run and on the bike, and then when we build up towards the race, try and add the endurance onto the top of the threshold rather than building a big endurance base and then trying to up the thresholds. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of seems logical to me. So, but I'll talk about that in another video as well. So today, yeah, on here, but the reason why I'm not going to ride my bike is because A, if I'm doing real high intensity work, I kind of want to be able to monitor it closer, and this thing's far better than either of my bikes. I've got power meters on my bikes, but the open road's difficult. So that's the first reason. Second reason, it's kind of nicer being in the dry than it is, you know, getting up and having to fight your way around the Essex lanes for 3 or 4 hours at a time. So the second reason is probably because I'm a massive pussy. And that's about it really. I'll probably check in if I think of something to talk about in a little while, but what you guys could do to help me out, stick in the comments box below Spotify playlists or music that you listen to whilst you're training, because I kind of listen to the same one all the time and it would be nice to have a little bit of variety. Alright, peace. Let's go and we'll jump back into another video in a second, I suppose, or another video, another section. Bye bye.
What happened to euphoria? Oh, oh.
And I'm going to knock this on the head for the day, I think. It's not been the world's greatest session ever. So we're going to be about an hour short, a 10-minute cool down to do. But it's not the end of the world. It's November, well, it's October/November. So, fine. Not a problem, at least I did something today, but legs just not feeling it. I think they did quite a lot of work during the week, coupled with weights yesterday, not ideal, and possibly having a few beers last night. Maybe didn't help. But, you gotta have a life as well, yeah? I think that's one thing that's worth definitely remembering. There's a lot of people who take up triathlon and, you know, sacrifice their entire life for it as an amateur, which is absolutely fine, like, cool, no worries. If that's your thing, then absolutely, but very much of the belief that, you know, everything that you do should enrich your life rather than take away from it. I like sitting there having a few beers with the missus on a Friday night listening to some records. So in the off season, when it doesn't really matter, right, I'm probably going to go for a run. And the only reason I'm going to go for a run is because I want to try and figure out if I can run with a GoPro without it looking like I'm in an earthquake. So there will be a running video tacked on to the end of this one. I think we're going to spin away. The next thing will be a run.